Here's what people think of when they think of the banjo and old-timey music. Either that, or they think of North Carolina icons like Doc Watson, Earl Scruggs. Those guys make great music, but if that's all you know of folk and banjo music, then you're only seeing one piece of the puzzle. Today I'm taking a look at how black folks played a formative role in creating and developing the old-timey banjo-driven folk music that so many of us today associate with white artists. The Grammy and Pulitzer-winning artist Rhiannon Giddens, a Greensboro native, is celebrating that tradition with Biscuits and Banjos, a 3-day black music festival in Durham. Rhiannon Giddens has been making music for decades now, first with the Carolina Chocolate Drops, which emerged out of something called the Black Banjo Gathering in Boone, North Carolina back in 2005. Since 2014, Giddens has been a solo artist, but she's widely known now for playing that banjo on Beyonce's 2024 hit, Texas Hold'em. Giddens has played a huge part in lifting up the black roots of banjo and folk music in America, which you can trace back to the Africans brought over to America in the slave trade. Naturally, those Africans brought parts of their culture with them because that's what people do, including the influence of stringed African instruments like the akonting and storytelling folk songs. Today, we can trace back the earliest banjos to the 1600s in Haiti. You can see it in paintings from the 1700s like the Old Plantation, and you can read about black folk music in books like Solomon Northrup's 1850s memoir, 12 Years a Slave. As Giddens explains it, though, the banjo is a uniquely African-American instrument, influenced by African instruments, but adopted and remade by African Americans living in and enduring the slave trade in the Americas. So how did this form of black music come to be so associated with white culture? Racist minstrel shows, which mocked black culture, prominently featured the banjo in the 1800s and 1900s. And in the 20th century, as black artists drifted to things like jazz and the blues, the music industry marketed old-timey banjo music to white people. For many folks, that's still how they see that music. I don't know about you, but I want to know where the things I like come from. It's not just about giving credit, although that's important. It's about appreciating the full story. And when I look at the roots of American folk music, I also see something else, a microcosm for America, in the extraordinary beauty of this music that's wrapped up in and connected to truly awful things. If you like this video, make sure to like it below. Also, make sure to follow Cardinal and Pine and check out Biscuits and Banjos in Durham, North Carolina.